Normally I don't give a shit, but since in Battlefield 4 you had to play the campaign in order to unlock multiplayer guns, I might as well be only partially apathetic to the single player trailer. All of these soldiers are running away from something, but what? A tank that just let out a giant fart. Must have been the Indian food, you know, British Empire and all that. Chaos ensues as the death toll piles up, bullets start flying, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt must have been caught trying to dump a body like in Looper. Then comes a scene which looks to be more straight out of WWE than WW1, with some dialogue about giving birth. I mean, how each side barely pushes the front lines to eventually see beyond the hell that is war, but Joseph Gordon-Levitt probably just wants to sneak a dead person in the carnage because of his Looper job. Then we catch a glimpse of the multiple storylines that will be told throughout the campaign, like one of those shitty rom-com movies named after a holiday. Two British dudes recreate what appears to be an early version of Brokeback Mountain, but come on, just kill the ginger. They don't have souls anyways. Lawrence of Arabia gets a pep talk regarding the rebellion and single-handedly takes down a German officer and sets ablaze the machines which that German officer claimed couldn't be stopped like an ancient Puff Daddy. Here's more of that multi-narrative Gary Marshall nonsense on the screen while the narrator blabs on about how only some of them will be written in history books, and ironically, it will be even less so now that DICE has decided to take tons of liberties with the World War I setting. More historical stereotypes fly across the screen which should trigger sensitives everywhere before finally getting into some fucking action, despite the fact that only one of the first 5 cuts are actually new and not from the previous trailers. We catch a glimpse of what appears to be an early glory hole here, and now the Michael Bayification of the trailer begins. Finally, there's what appears to be trenches, and cut to the opposite, planes on a mountain, but it's just like in Pilot Wing 64, where you have to take pictures from your plane. It's time for the lightning round of explosions, cannons, punches, and finally gunshots in a shooter game. It only took until the very fucking end of the trailer flashing on screen when epilepsy patients should turn away and try to not get shot by the cops. A standoff between a German soldier and a black American one. I wonder if that German dude is Hitler, who did serve in World War I, and that's why Mein Kampf turned out the way it did. Battlefield 1, available October 21st, unless you shell out $20 extra in order to get it on the 18th, or if you shell out $5 for EA or Origin access to get it for 10 hours of play starting on the 13th, because if you're going to give us money, fuck it, we'll just take it.